You're watching Media, and I'm your host CJ. Welcome back to another album review. Today's album review will be Krisiun with Mortem Solis, the brand new album. Hopefully, I said that right because, yeah, my pronunciation is absolute dog shit, but I like to talk about music on this channel, and sometimes I mispronounce shit, but yeah, it's gonna happen. So this album kind of surprised me when it came out. I did not think it was. Had no idea that Krisiun was going to release on the 29th. I think it was the 29th because that was the day that a whole group of bands decided. I don't know. It might have just been a coincidence that a shit ton of albums came out on July 29th, but yeah. This album surprised me when it came out. Listening to it, it's basically Krisiun. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's my opinion. It's not completely perfect, but it's more positives than negatives. So I will review it here. It's a good death metal album. It has what I like from Krisiun. Really does nothing spectacularly different than their other releases. Sometimes like bands like Soulfly last time, when I listened to the Soulfly album, has more technical parts in it than normal than Soulfly before, but this kind of is just Krisiun, just basically giving you what you want, and yeah, fun to listen to and is very enjoyable. I really enjoyed this album. I thought it was a very well put together album. There's a lot of good songs on it, but I actually did narrow it down to five. For once, I narrowed it down to five, so this album is nowhere near my favorite. Honestly, nowhere near my favorite. Just the albums, the two first albums are my favorites. Spoiler: if I ever do a ranking for those, one of those two will be the top one. Um, yeah, nowhere near my favorite, but still a really good album and still really fun to listen to. And yeah, I recommend listening to it because it's pretty fun to listen to. Top five songs. This will be a little bit of a shorter review, hopefully. Sworn Enemies, a great opening song, probably one of the best of the year. Probably this album has one of the best opening songs for an album on the year, honestly. Compared to the other songs, Sworn Enemy is one of the best songs on the album, and it's starting out the album. Into Flesh, fast and brutal, probably would be a crime if I did not put this one on the top five. Like someone in the comment section was like, "Oh, where's Swords into Flesh?" Here it is. I put it up here because it's good. The riffs are good on it. Tomb of the Nameless. The guitar riffs in the song are fucking killer, honestly. This song is absolutely fucking killer. I like every single minute of it. Temple of the Abattoir. Fast, intense, good. That's all I can come up with for this because basically it's just like the rest of the songs, just fast and intense. Worm God. This one slows down a little bit, and it's the last song on the album, and it's my favorite. So the last song on the album is my favorite, which is kind of weird. Song is absolutely amazing, and to think this song is the last song on the album. Yeah, if it's kind of weird that I think the last song on the album is the best, but it just is the whole. It's there has really slow part. The start of it's really slow, and it's just really blistering fast, and it's just death metal in between. Basically, that's how I explain it. It's kind of hard to explain. This album really is kind of hard to explain for people that either didn't listen to it or want to hear other people's opinion. Like my opinion on it is it's good and I like it and I think it's a perfectly good death metal record to listen to. And there's no going wrong with it unless you don't like the vocals, which the vocals are something to get used to, but once you get used to it, you realize that they're really fucking good. So that's what I think of this album. Sorry I rambled a little bit, but it was kind of hard to get my thoughts together with making something out of yeah, making something out of a short script, but yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes I don't write as much as I need to do a video, and sometimes I have to get it off the top of my head, which I had to in this video because, yeah. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be this weekend, like Sunday night, Monday. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Stay metal, and yeah, done.